Hi, everybody. Dan D. Federici, Saratoga Report. Something new today, something important, something about Saratoga Lake. I'm here with Jim DeMasi. He is the president of the Saratoga Lake Association, and he's here to talk with us. They're conducting a membership drive. Jim, welcome to Saratoga Report, and thanks for joining us today.
Well, thank you for having me. It's my privilege.
Oh, excellent. Now, the first thing we wanted to get out of the way was, folks, the Saratoga Lake Association is not a homeowners association. You don't have to live in the lake and in the watershed or anywhere. It's an association, a not for profit, right, Jim, for people that
Yes.
love Saratoga Lake and want to make sure that it's cared for and continues on to be the great body of water that it is. Is that correct?
Oh, absolutely. I agree with you completely. This is an irreplaceable resource that we have. And I'll just read you our mission, which is to promote and enhance the environmental equality, natural beauty, and safe recreational use of Saratoga Lake. And we do that through education, community engagement, and advocacy. So you're absolutely right. You don't have to live on the shoreline to be a member. And in fact, three or four of our board members aren't, but they have an interest in community engagement and protecting this resource.
Yeah, and you could just be a kayaker. You could you go to Browns Beach, or just enjoy it from 9p. And
Yeah,
for just $30 a year, Jim, that's a very reasonable amount of money to join such an important organization for a single
absolutely.
member.
Yeah, and it's $30 for an individual, 50 for a family, and it's going to include you in our events that we have annually, educational and social. We have the upcoming winter holiday event a week from Friday. I'd invite folks to come to engage with us. You'll be kept abreast of what's going on with our Shorelines newsletter, so you always know what's going on in the community around the lake. So absolutely, yeah, it's a real value.
The newsletter, it's been a little bit since I've read it, but I always enjoyed it. It was a robust newsletter with not just mostly serious, but it had some fun things in there. I seem to recall even some historical items about Saratoga Lake, right?
Yeah, yes, we have the important issues, the water levels, what's going on in the community, what goes on with other activities we engage with. But yeah, we have trivia, things along those lines, of right, some beautiful photos that people take and share with us.
That's great. And folks, if you'd like to become a member, you just go to their website, saratogalake.org. And again, for just $30, the good that can be done. And again, as Jim mentioned here, there's a lot of membership benefits that we had on the screen and Jim talked about. There's the overall benefits of protecting the lake. Now, one of your taglines was "Save Saratoga Lake." Can you talk for a minute as to what that means? I guess any body of water, you always have concerns, but what are the specific concerns for Saratoga Lake where you would say we need to save the lake?
Well, dates back to our history when initially it was, basically a new sewer system had to be put in about 20 years ago. It was considered a potential resource, a reservoir of water. And that came up again recently. I can assure folks that that's not going to happen. Snake Hill was there's consideration for development. And when we heard of that, we raised awareness and raised funds to save us now. So for generations to come, the water, the surrounding watershed is, we hope to protect for our children and grandchildren.
And it seems like we can't get through a summer without hearing a certain beach might be closed because of bacteria levels and things like that, right? There's constant threats to this lake. Is that correct?
Well, yes, and another very important organization is SLIPID, Saratoga Lake Plan and Improvement in the District. That's involved with those, and we engage with them and support their initiatives to protect the lake, to handle the invasive species and those sorts of things. So It's not just us alone. We work with Saratoga Plan, Sustainable Saratoga. So this is why we say it's not just those folks who live on the lakeshore. It's the entire watershed area.
Okay, great. What is the if there's one concern that dwarfs the others about Saratoga Lake, and if there are more than one, please tell me. But what is your number one concern?
Well, right now, I'll tell you what our number one initiative is. It is road salt and the amount of chloride that's in the lake. It's something we've seen in all lakes in the northern part of the country, and particularly the Adirondack, our sister lakes there. So we're monitoring it, and we've engaged with Skidmore Department of Environmental Studies. We've placed analyzers throughout. We're watching it. And we're working with the communities to find effective ways for safe winter travel that is environmentally friendly and, quite frankly, economically better. So that'd be our road salt initiative.
And explain why road salt is a threat to the lake. I think I know some of the reasons. I imagine the aquatic life there suffers from it, but there's probably more, right?
Oh, without question, yes, that is the principal one. That as it, and I don't want to be an alarmist, the levels are still within the normal range, but over the last 40 years, we've seen it increase about 1 part per billion. So going from a level of 20 parts per billion in 1980 to up to 71 parts per million in 2018. So it's well within the normal range, under 100 parts per million, but the trend is something we want to shut down for our children and grandchildren.
And if it exceeds the range or constantly increases, what does that mean to the lake?
Oh, think of it as what happens when it becomes salt water. The plants and fish that normally would survive wouldn't be sustainable.
Okay. Jim, I appreciate this today. Folks, let me put that website up again where you can do it online. Some great benefit for just $30 a year to be part of this organization, to have a voice, to protect this beautiful body of water. I forgot when you mentioned Snake Hill. I forgot the threat to Snake Hill and the other threat. I forgot them, and I've read about them in the past. So I'm so glad you brought this up and can remind people this isn't going to just happen naturally. They got to be part of the process.
And we're particularly proud because this year Saratoga Plan recognized us and our conservational efforts at their annual meeting.
Oh, that's terrific! It's such another great organization. Well, Jim, thank you, and we'll do this again. We'll do a second part, maybe a little more in depth about some of the issues.
Hope to see you at our winter event a week from Friday, Lago.
Okay, that's this Friday, the day after Thanksgiving.
No, it's December 5th.
December 5th. Excellent. Okay, a week away. Okay, okay, excellent. Jim, thanks for joining us today.
Great holidays, everybody.
Thank you, and folks, SaratogaLake.org. Take care.
Happy
Thanksgiving as well.
Thank you.